Hey, happy Friday. I don't know if we're live yet. Kim, you're going to have to be my person to tell me. I check the computer behind us and I try to keep an eye on it, but we'll see. Happy Friday. We have Kevin traveling tonight. We've got Robbie Aldry's here. Uh, Computer on the secondary computer still hasn't fired off yet. How about your phone, hon?
No.
Well, in the event they show the beginning of this, have a sip while we wait. Now it looks like the one on the computer on the secondary computer is playing a commercial. I don't know about yours. Let's see. Everybody's starting to file in, I hope. They went 8989. We'll see what happens. There's one. One's made it.
Well, I think. Well, I got a commercial.
I don't know. Well, that's what I said. I see a commercial on the
And there we are.
There we are. We're finally live. It's like waiting to see. I don't know until somebody tells me. It's like I'm watching the secondary computer. It's like, let's see what time it is. It's actually 8:31. So there's like a minute or something that they play at commercials or something before it even starts. But anyway, let's get the ball rolling here. We got Kevin Ellis traveling tonight. Robbie's here. One's here. Kim's here. David Soloway made it. What's going on, David? Two Babe Jenkins is here. What's up, bud?
I'm behind.
You are? Randy Ryan, what's going on?
There we are. Now I'm caught up. Hey, David, Two Babe, and Randy.
That's awesome, Randy. So everybody in the house got one now, right? We got more.
Well, Randy wins every week, so
He wins a lot. Hey, Mark made it. What's going
hey,
on,
Mark? Well, that's nice of you to say, Mark.
Appreciate it, buddy. You know, I've been chipping at that. There is so much welding. It's like you don't realize it until you start putting it in.
You can hear me, Robbie. Yay!
But I believe the main floor is fully welded in now. I did the rear firewall to floor today, and I think I'm going to try to set the frame rails this weekend. I asked Kim, excuse me, medication is giving me burps and everything else. Kim printed me out the dimensions for the frame rail. I think I'm going to start with the driver's side. As weird as it sounds, there's only one place that thing will sit and fit on the driver's side. You can mess around with the passenger side a tiny bit, but not much. But there's only one place where that actually fits. The frame rail fits between the wheel tub and the floor structure. Actually has a
Hey, Paul White.
1/8-inch piece of metal that kind of goes with the contour. So it's kind of, I'm pretty sure that one, I'm just going to put it where it wants to go, and then I'm going to take measurements. And if it's right, then we'll be set up to put the passenger side on. And if all goes well, we'll have the frame rails and maybe even the crossover piece back in this weekend. That's the hope. That'll go a long way. And getting those, I got to order shackles and the bolts and the clips for the put the springs back in for the, because I want to set the car back on its suspension on the ground when I do the when I do the quarters. Hey, what's going on? Paul White made it. What's going on, brother? Did I miss anybody else that filed in while I was blabbing, hon? I see Paul, Two Babe, David, Randy.
Randy said he has 7 grandkids that want to sign up for the channel. They're going to put a strategy together for winning prizes.
There you go.
I don't think you need any help. Hey, Torp.
Torp made it. What's happening, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, we're working. It's like it's fun. It's fun when you don't put a lot of onus or stress on yourself to do it. I went out, what, 3 times this week, hon?
I don't know.
I think 3 times. It's like, so I spent about a total of 5.5, 6 hours on the car, but it's fully welded now. It's like, well, the floor is fully welded to wheel tubs. We don't have. We're leaving the dropouts out for right now. Excuse me. Yo, Spray Bomb made it. What's
Hey,
happening,
Spray
brother?
Bomb.
Uh-oh. State Fair. Is that where Robbie's at? Or I mean Randy?
Oh, one's making fun of.
Okay, I get it. I don't know. What's everybody else working on? Where are you at with that wagon, Robbie? Just about ready to have you been riding it around or
I think so, Spray Bomb.
I actually got the gasser out for about a half hour today. I just took it down to my buddy's shop. Oh, hon, I stopped at that. We have a service station at the top of the street. My buddy Kevin knows the guy, and Kevin runs and him and his brother Mike run the shop that I always go to. They told me to go up to this guy to get the set the alignment for the front of the car. So he took a look at it, and he's going to do it on the 4th, not this Friday, the following Friday, October 4th. So I got to write that down and put it so I don't forget. 3 o'clock.
Oh, Robbie's been driving his car.
Oh, cool, man.
David's working
Outstanding.
on his 1969. Oh, Robbie wants to put air conditioning in his.
Absolutely, Rob. That's what I'm doing for the Nova. Like I said, the gasser's for fun to go out and just kind of hot rod around and stuff. But I really want Kim's car to be a nice cruiser where she likes to drive it. Because who wants to drive around in a sweat box, you know?
Called me a sissy today.
I didn't call you, I wasn't so much a sissy. She was just like telling me, she was complaining because I told her I was probably going to LS the Nova. And she's like, "Oh, you're just spending all my money." And I said, "I'll leave the 350 in it. There's nothing wrong with it. But you don't like the way the carburetor smells." "Well, I don't want that." Well, which one do you want? I actually saw uh, a Nova. It's about 90 miles from here. And I was telling Kim about it. And the guy, I think he wants like 8,500 bucks for it. It's a 71. It's no engine, but it looks like everything else is there and it's put together. And I was thinking about dropping that 350 I got in this one and that, and maybe ride it around for a month or two and then kick it down the road and flip it to make a couple
Yeah.
bucks for this bill. I was thinking about it, but it's so far away. If the guy's hiding something, or I don't want to do any floor work or anything like that. It looks decent. It looks like there's a little bubbling around the wheel wells. No big deal, but it's got a nice green paint on it. I was thinking about it. I was this close to messaging the guy, and I'm not sure yet because, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that 350 that's in that Nova. I'll put it in something, but I think we want LS on that. LS, and we
Hey,
want
Becky.
hey Becky, and we want the air conditioning, and we want the comforts. That's why I'm hot rodding it a little bit. That's why I didn't even
Hey, Don.
lengthen the wheel tubs. I'm just leaving everything alone. Yo, Don, what's happening, brother?
How's that pizza one?
Absolutely. Take a sip, take a toke, whatever you do, have fun.
Hey, Lonnie.
Lonnie made it. What's going on, brother? Oh my goodness gracious.
I got to plant those flowers tomorrow, Brian. Remind me.
Oh, I should have ordered them for you today. I soaked them pretty good. Was it yesterday or the day before? So they definitely, if you don't put them in the ground, they have to have water tomorrow. The one that came back is doing really well over there too. Did you see it, hon?
No. Just remind me.
I think that one's pink. These ones you
Uh-oh.
bought were yellow, right?
It was red and yellow.
Red and yellow.
Randy got a call on a 56 Nomad.
Oh man. See, that's kind of exciting. Let me guess, Randy. The going price for one that needs done is around $17,000 to $20,000. Am I close? Ones that are done, oh my goodness. I don't even want to talk about how much those things are going for.
I bought some mums the other day. I gotta put them in the ground.
Must I must have got bit with a mosquito right on my tattoo, honey. Itchy.
The dough ball shrunk. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Spray Bomb's got bananas on his banana tree.
That's pretty cool.
We have a banana plant, right? That's a banana plant.
Now let me ask you that. Yeah, but that's not ours. Is wait a minute.
Robbie. Mum's the word.
They say on real bananas are real small, like the ones that are in nature. They're very very small.
Spray Bomb, you're down in Florida though, right? You
Yeah.
have tropical weather. Hey, Chaz.
Yo, Chaz, what's going on, buddy?
You, babe, were you welded on your truck? Did you say that you were welded on your truck last week?
Oh, I forgot to ask everybody. Did anybody actually try the ramen noodles and put eggs in? What's the verdict? Who tried? Who had the courage to try it? And was it any good? I couldn't tell if Chaz did or not because he didn't tell us. I thought he would tell us on his Tuesday tips, but he didn't.
Yes, we have no bananas.
Ah.
Okay, there you
Wow.
go.
See, Randy finds all the deals. Randy, you find all the deals, man. You know, I saw a cool build on one of the car channels, or not channels, one of the car groups I follow on Facebook.
Stop looking up in the air. What are you
Uh,
looking up in the air for?
Thinking when I think, sometimes I do that, hon. Come on, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm looking up, trying to see my brain to see if it's wrote in the front. But I saw, one of the car groups on Facebook, and it was the Nova, one of the Nova ones I follow. And excuse me, the guy, it was a wild build. He took a 1970 Nova, cut the floors out of it and the front off and everything like that, and he put it on like a 2013 Camaro. And he had to he put the Nova front back on it, but he had to kind of shape the back a little bit on the quarters, and he had to shape the front a little bit. Really cool build. What an idea! He got like the whole body off and just set the car with the inner rails and put it together that way. I wish he had a video channel of it, and then you could watch some videos on it.
There you go. Two Babe cut the damaged quarter off, and now he's working on the new piece, working the new piece in.
Oh, all right, cool.
Oh, and Megan knew about the egg trick. It was really good.
Who?
Megan.
Oh, good. All right. I love eggs in my ramen. Did anybody else try it? Notice how Chaz said Megan did it, but what about you, Chaz? Did you eat some?
He said it was really good. Are you
I,
reading?
I I'm reading, but I thought you said she said it's really good.
She knew about the egg trick. It was really
Oh,
good.
okay. All right. Didn't Becky say she was going to try it too?
I know. Hey, Josh.
Yo, Josh, what's going on, brother?
Two Babes learning from you, BW.
Oh,
That's a
hey,
little scary.
that's scary. I'm doing, I'm getting better at the plug welds. Um, I like the bigger holes, not the giant holes, but the bigger ones because I like. And I noticed if you start at the top and walk it down, it really like the ones I did for the on the inside floor to floor really come up nice. Now the ones on the firewall I did today, they're okay, they're nice, but remember them holes weren't perfectly round because I did it with my plasma cutter, so they're kind of weird shaped. But I have to fill it in. I didn't want to leave anything not filled in, but they're nice. It's good enough. I'm gonna put I like putting a weld through primer on after I weld too, because it keeps the rust at bay until I can get in there. It's got like a zinc galvanizing in it, agent in it, I think. And it works really good. So I like I put it on before and in between and after and all that stuff. I started putting my, videos back on, TikTok today too. I put, like, 3 fast ones up today. They did they started to do pretty good, I think. I don't know. The older stuff, I have, like, a huge library now, so I figured I'll put them on there now. They've already done what they're gonna do on here and on Facebook, so why not try to see if they'll do something over there? I think I put 3 videos up in a row, 3 or 4 videos up in a row today, and they all have at least 700 views, and that's in, like, 4 hours. I feel like that's pretty good for me, you know? Sure to for bigger guys, that's really nothing.
Okay, so the pancit, I'm gonna look that up. And then one likes ramen with elbow noodles and bright orange sauce. The orange sauce like you dip crab rangoon in one? I love crab rangoon.
Those those, uh those ones that I get, Kim, the instant ones for I get for work for a snack,
Mhm.
they come with the hot sauce. They come with the regular powder stuff, but they also come with, like, a packet. I guess it's the spice sauce. It's not orange, but it's kinda reddish. But when you put it in and you mix it all up, it does come up kinda orangey. It's got a little kick to it. What's the name on that soup? I can't remember. It begins with a T.
I don't know. I wanna go to H Mart. H Mart has everything that I want.
Yeah, I have so many. I deleted so many off my phone. If I wanted to put more on there, I would have to download them to the computer and then put them up from the computer. But I have enough on my phone right now for at least a month or 2 because I wanna clean my I should have done it before. I should have went back on there and put all the ones I deleted on there before I did that, but that's alright. If I really want them, 'em, I'll go on here and get them. They still there was a period in time where they weren't letting you grab your own videos, and that was kind of annoying. It's like, "Wait a minute, I understand not being able to do that with other people's, but I should be able to grab my own stuff." And they whatever they did, they fixed it. You can do that now. And it's kinda nice nice because that way you don't have to hold so many hard drives or anything. I have about 10 hard drives around here with a bunch of old stuff on them. But
Do you put anything in it, Don? Or do you just like the Kraft macaroni and cheese? Creamy mac.
Kim makes us beefy mac.
Hey, Empty Pockets.
Yo, empty pockets. Kim makes us what do you call it, Kim? Cheesy mac or beefy mac or
Beefy
something?
mac.
She'll use the Kraft mac and cheese, but then she'll put a hamburger in it and like a tomato sauce. It's good. We have that once in a while. I'm sure it's not the best thing in the world for you, that Kraft cheese, but tastes good.
Just good old mac and
That's
cheese.
all right. If I'm gonna have the Kraft macaroni and cheese, I gotta have pepper on it.
Kraft dinner with tomato sauce. There you go.
Ketchup. That's funny.
Now, Kraft macaroni and cheese is big in Canada, I heard. I think one told us that before.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mac and greens.
So I'm kinda looking forward to trying to get these frame rails in this weekend.
It's kinda like a homemade hamburger helper, Robbie. I think we need to go to New Jersey tomorrow, Brian,
For what?
to get those drinks.
Oh, we can do that if you want to, hon. We
We
gotta
can
let's do it in the morning because I think I wanna go out back in the
You
afternoon.
wanna go to,
You wanna stop at that auction place and see if they want if we can drop this, furniture downstairs off to see if they'll auction it?
no,
What?
no,
Okay. I don't mean take it over there tomorrow, I meant stop and ask them.
no. Uh-oh, commercial.
Uh-oh. We don't need a whole bunch of those. I know. Well, she's
Uh-oh.
told me she wants to get rid of the leather furniture downstairs, and it's really nice stuff, and it's like, That stuff does good at auctions. So, take it over there and let them sell it and give us a little cut. Whatever we get, we get. I don't know. That was my
What
idea.
happened in your week, Empty Pockets? It's good to be in a car chat. I guess we should talk about cars.
I
Hey,
never
Mr.
been up there,
55er.
Don. I've never been up to Maine. My grandmother used to go up there a lot. Grandmother McCurdy used to go
He
up
does
there
it
a lot.
right.
Yo, Mike, what's happening?
Oh,
But I've
I
never been
get
up
what
there.
you're
I've thought
saying, Empty
about going up
Pockets.
there.
Yeah, I guess you did have a week.
Did you ever go up there, hon?
No, I've never been to Maine.
But I heard there's like a lot of light towers and stuff like that for the harbor or whatever it is, the lights.
The lighthouse?
Yeah, the lighthouses, those things. There's a lot of them I seen,
I
heard.
know that the ski club in my school went to Vermont, but I didn't go.
Hmm.
Well, what are you doing on the car tomorrow on the Nova?
I was hoping that I could put the frame rails in. I want to see if I can at least get them positioned. I was considering welding upside down overhead, or because I haven't decided yet. Everybody welds it from the top. I think it makes a better weld and it's easier. So I might do it. But I was considering putting overhead plug welds on it. But I hadn't made up my mind yet. I'd have to get leathers out because that's when the sparks fall down and that's when you start to get burned up. Might be easier just to do it from the top. I think I'm gonna wing it. We'll see what happens.
Wow, that's something, Empty Pockets.
Wow. 2.2 million views. Congratulations, buddy.
I was like, "Josh, you went to the house," and then I read the next sentence. Well, I hope you had a good time anyway. 2 weeks is a nice vacation.
Now, are you monetized, Empty Pockets? And if you are, what kind of money does that 2.2 million views? I guess it would all come down to how many minutes people watched. Okay. Well, you are now, right?
Spraybon's looking for new toolboxes.
All right.
HFUS General boxes. Who has them? Does anybody?
US general boxes. And if you do, I mean, I'll look next time we're at auctions and stuff, but I don't have anything like that. Oh, he's looking at. I thought you meant looking for. All right. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, Mr. 55er. That's decent. I guess it's an enclosed trailer. Cool, man. United 24
Hey,
footer. Nice.
PPSS.
Yo, Rick made it. What's happening, buddy? Yeah,
Hey,
again,
Lewis.
Kim and I have looked into getting trailers, and I'm not against it. I just don't have nowhere to put it. If I had somewhere to put it, I'd get one.
There you go. PPSS has one. Hey, Lewis, how are you?
There you go. There you go, Larry. Rick got one and he loves his.
Oh, Mr. 55 is starting a trailer dealership.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with venture capitalism, I guess you could say, sort of. I don't know, starting new businesses. I guess it's sort of that, right? I don't know. I guess venture capitalist is that starting a new business, or is that like starting like a new technology or something? I don't
That's like stocks,
know. Oh, okay.
like backing people, I think.
Gotcha. Lewis made it. What's up, man? Oh, dude. Blew a head gasket. That sucks. I guess there's no way to do it in the car. It was easier just to pull the engine instead of just taking the heads off. Hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh, somebody's texting my phone. Oh, is that you, hun? Oh, good. Are we there?
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, what engine, Lewis, did you have problems with? Yeah, I hear you, man. Sometimes it's easier just to get it out of there, and that way you got all the elbow room you need. I got
Thanks,
you.
David.
Ooh, don't scare me, Lewis. That's the same thing I got in my gasser. Although it ran pretty good today. I didn't wind it out though. I went around the block and I went down to my buddy's shop. I stopped up to see that guy, and the guy that I'm going to have help me set the toes on that one.
YouTube makes you pick a level of commercial for I don't know if they're monetized. Are they monetized, Brian?
What's this now,
The
hun?
commercials in the live.
Oh, it could be. I don't make any money on our lives, guys. I might make 20 cents or something like that. It's not about that. you know, uh, but what, I guess I guess I would get a cut if it got enough views. That's the way it works, I think, but I don't think we have enough views for that. I don't know. We're monetized, but barely.
Yeah, they make you pick. You can't have it without the commercials.
It covers our electric bill, I think, for the shop, and we don't even use the money for that. It's like we the
Don't
money.
worry about it, Randy, because I skip them too.
What's that? The
The
commercials?
commercial. I skip the commercials. I skip the commercials on my own channel.
That's all right. Huh.
Uh-oh.
Robbie's had 3 commercials tonight. I hit the conservative. You have to choose one. I choose the conservative. That's what I do. It's hard. It's too hard to do merchandise being this small one. You know, that's why I like just giving away the prize. Uh-oh, there's the clock.
It's
That
early.
that's a little fast. Rick will notice with his OCD that we're not behind. Now we're 2 minutes fast. Next week it'll be right on time or close to it. So you're convinced the problem was the gasket? The favorite car I've had is my 55, David. That's my favorite car. I mean, I love that thing. And I've had a few. I liked my Z28 a lot though. I really did like that car, but I sold that for seed money to build my 55. So that should tell you what you need to know. 1979, Randy. 4-speed T-tops, black with orange striping. 350 with all the smog stuff pulled off of it. Had Headman headers, Y exhaust. I have 468. That's what I told Lewis. I was like, oh no. All right, guys, it's close enough. We're going to give away the bumper sticker. All right. I need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the bumper sticker. Go.
Hey, Daniel's here. I didn't see Daniel come in. He guessed a number though.
Okay. Hi, Daniel.
Oh my gosh. Randy
Randy
run.
Ryan. It's not fixed, guys. Kim sent me the number, and I'll put the time on there. She sent me the number 5 minutes ago. Sorry.
Randy's
Look at Randy. I never win. I don't know how. I mean, this is what's it called? This is. I think he's got.
I wish it was my age extra 55.
Bob beat. Oh my goodness gracious! All right.
He can use them as wallpaper.
Yeah, you can use them for wallpaper in your shop. Number 40. The number 40. Right there. Kim sent it to me at 8:55. We pulled at 9 o'clock. Look at spray bomb 40. Oh man. That's what I said. It's crazy, man. Yeah, we'll do another one. I don't care. Randy, you're not allowed to play this time. Go ahead. Let Kim draw a number and then we'll do another one.
Hold on. I'm not sending it to you.
You're not going to send it to me? Hold on.
Since I'm up, I'll just come over.
Oh, I don't know. Henry keeps track of that, but that's all right too, babe. We'll do another one. I need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the bumper sticker. Go. Randy, you're not allowed to play this time.
I don't see any numbers.
They're coming up.
I don't have it. So you're going to have to look.
I'm looking. There it is. Spray bomb.
Spray bomb.
Spray bomb. Number 14, hon. Show him your phone. Number 14. Way to go, buddy. There it is. Kim drew the 14. All right. So we got Randy Ryan and Spray bomb this week. They both got themselves a bumper sticker. Way to go, guys. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, no.
Randy Ryan said 14.
I'm sure he did. Oh, man. That's funny stuff. All right. I don't know. What's everybody else working on this weekend? Anybody else got any projects going on? Don's getting really close to the finish line to start up that 265 on that 55 convertible. You're getting close, Don. All right. Empty Pockets is working on his 56 delivery.
Hey, John White.
Yo, John, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. Triangulating it. Like that meme. What's that meme with the guy smoking a cigarette and he's got a bunch of arrows and newspaper clippings on the wall? That's Randy working on next week's number. You know the picture I'm talking about?
Yes, I know. It's the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
'88 OBS long bed 4-wheel drive Chevy rear quarter. There you go. Mark's working on a 31 Model A. That's cool.
That's
Daniel's
really
doing
cool.
upper control arm and brake lines on his Trailblazer.
All right.
Poor Possum switching the batteries on his golf cart.
55er's taking a break because he's trying to sell some stuff and he's getting that business rolling. Totally understandable.
Ray Bomb's working on his Infinity.
All right.
Hey, there's Turlo. Hey, Turlo.
Yo, what's happening, Andy? Thanks for coming in, buddy. How you been?
Randy's cutting up his 65 C10 to make it a short bed.
Oh, that's
man,
cool,
you guys are all working on hard projects there.
Mike just turned his 55 into a short bed about 2 months ago. Desert rat.
Josh is working on a bed liner.
All right, cool, man.
Empty Pockets is starting a new channel podcast.
Very nice. Herculine or roll
Chaz is
kit.
still working on a Suburban. Yeah, Randy, when are you going to start your channel?
Yeah, that would be cool.
PPSS is putting an oil cooler on his son's Jeep.
You ready to sell? You ready to sell me that 69 Camaro yet, Randy? You need seed money for that Nomad?
Are you going to go pick it up?
Yeah.
He sounds like it. You can't sound any worse than I do, Randy. So it's fine.
That's what Jimmy said. Because Jimmy would make really cool videos, but he doesn't like his voice on the thing.
I don't like my voice on the thing either.
Yeah, you don't like your voice either.
And
but that you don't let that stuff hold you back. Because I mean, I think like Jimmy, everybody. I put his 55 on Facebook. I put a short on Facebook, and it got like 25, 30,000 views. And he's done some really cool trick stuff on it. He could make some videos on that. But he said he was going to try it, but he didn't like his voice.
what kind of accent one? Don't worry. Your spouse is the worst critic you could ever have.
I guess. I'm kind of like a hillbilly or whatever. So my voice is kind of goofy, but I don't care, man.
No.
Do it anyway. You know.
I can say good day, mate. That's about it. That's the whole good day, mate.
Very cool, Lewis.
Well, you don't hear him. I don't do a live one, so you don't hear him criticize my stuff.
I do not. I always tell you how good things are. Stop it.
When we're doing the editing,
that's for fun, and we're just poking at each other. We're not doing real stuff. I told her we ought to leave our bickering in there when we're making videos for Kim, because she talks to herself while she's doing them. I guess that's fine, but then she likes when we edit them, she can go in there and just narrate. But like I'll do something every once in a while, and we have to take it out.
oh, thanks to babe. But yeah, he likes to criticize me when we're doing the editing. You should have said this. You should have done that. Blah, 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 blah.
It's harmless bickering, and it's not real.
You should hear.
I appreciate that too, babe. Thanks, man.
You should hear these two old Italian people that I follow on YouTube. They bicker all the time. They've been married like 65 years or something.
I imagine she would too, babe.
I liked my broom. One said, I thought you drove a Subaru. I can imagine PPSS.
Oh my goodness.
I know, Chaz.
I think if I put when I put the LS motor in the Nova, I'm going to have at least a 460, if not a 4L80. You know, I'm gonna try to buy a married set to put in there. Because you can get these things that you can go down and listen to them run at the yard before they pull them out around here. I don't know. I guess that's everywhere. But if you want one, and they'll have a wrecked car down there or a wrecked truck down there, 2-wheel drive truck, obviously, and you can go down there and hear it run, and they'll take the engine and trans and the wiring harness out and give you everything. Because I'm told if you do it that way, you actually even need the accelerator pedal and everything because of how the computer works. I have to research more on it. I really don't know anything. I don't know anything about regular stuff. Let's face it. Let alone getting involved with that stuff. But it's fun. It's an adventure to try to figure out and map out.
That's so cool too, babe. Send, Brian a picture of it so I can see.
That's a fair question, Don, that I don't have the answer to. If I do, then I will have an adapter and put a 700 or a 200 or something in there because I am not cutting that new floor. I'm not doing it. I just struggled to get it in there. I'm not cutting it up.
Wow, Mark's had his son's '67 Nova in one of his garages for 36 years.
Very cool.
Okay, cool. Thanks to babe.
That's like the most popular year too, Mark. Everybody wants the 67. Now the 66 is very similar, but everybody wants the 67. And that's where the money is on those things. Everybody wants the 67. Well, there you go, Randy Ryan. 460 is the same size as a 700R. See, this is helpful information. Okay, we won't get a 200, but Randy's saying that the 460 is the same size as a 700, and that would be perfect. I just want a cruiser. I want to get out. I don't want to do anything crazy. I'm gonna I'm gonna put the suspension back in the car, and I'm gonna throw that rear back in for now. But I think I want a 9-inch, and I was looking. Curry has one. It's just the housing, and then I can decide on the gearing later for like eh, cut to Nova size, everything like standard, stock, everything stock. But 9 inches, like I think I saw it for $1,300.
I'm
But
a
that
1960
there's no center section
I'm
in
a
it.
1967 model too, Randy.
But I may call up Alan and see maybe he can do something for me. We'll see. I don't know that there's anything wrong with that rear that I have out there, but I would at a minimum have to rebuild it and put seals in it because it was leaking oil all over the place whenever it was sitting out back. Oh, I have his turbo 350 in that thing. I don't know what converter he has in there though, because it just seems like it slips. Like you have to get the RPMs up a little bit on it. So I have to research and find out what kind of converter he has in that thing. But I think I would like an overdrive, Robbie.
No,
I would
I'm
want to
November,
I want
Randy.
this one to be able to cruise. I want to be able to get in it and drive it to Texas if I wanted to. It's obviously not gonna be a 5-point showpiece. I might that's beyond my capabilities, but it's gonna be a mechanically sound car, and it's gonna look half decent.
What day, Randy?
Mm.
I think I'm the 7th and Henry's in November too.
Yeah, you're right, and that's what I'm curious about, Torp, is I don't know what the stall is on that, but mm,
56er.
yeah, that's what I
That's
put a
right.
TKX in mine too, 55 or and I thought I would have to have that extra gear, but so far I drive it around town most of the time. And I
The
can't
7th.
I don't need 5th gear unless I'm at 70 miles an hour, then I can pop it up in. Other than that, it doesn't want it. Doesn't want it unless and it's like I got 456 gears in that thing. And I thought I would have to have that 5th gear. Unless I'm on the highway at 70 miles an hour, it doesn't want it or need it. But then again, I got 31.5-inch tires, almost 32-inch tires on that thing, so that makes a difference. You're going to be in the same ballpark as me at the end of the day with your tires and your ratio. I just wanted that extra gearing because if I go to the track, at least the car, it might not going to set the world on fire, but it'll be able to hang out. If that's makes sense. It'll be able to hang with the Joneses. We might not win, but we'll be in the ballpark. But I don't foresee myself doing a whole lot of racing. It's really hard to do in that car, Randy. I can get them going a little bit, but it's hard. The I mean, the tires are huge, and with the ladder bars, and I'm not. This isn't bragging. I'm not brag. It straight hooks. It hooks right up. There's not a whole lot of spin. It straight hooks, and that's the truth. it's it's not a dog. I could show you that it's not a dog, but it's hard to get the tires moving. Maybe if I put a lock on the front or something, I can get them going a little better. But it's not really a great burnout car. It really isn't. Yeah, I could do that too. We could definitely put a pad on the Nerf bar on the front and put it up against a tree or something and let her rip. Yeah, I don't think Kim would want that one. She'll be happy with the Nova when we got it rolling.
I don't know. I'll pick something else out.
That's fine. Look, I got my eyes peeled. I mean, I always got my eye looking. Like I said, I see stuff. I'm in no hurry to jump on anything, only because it's space. If we had a bigger building, I'd already have two or three other things, and I would have never sold my truck.
A Chevelle would be nice. So would an Impala. Um, go ahead, Brian. Say about the Impala,
You mean the Malibu, honey?
Malibu, whatever.
Yeah. I had my eye on a 65
Bye, too, babe.
Malibu. Kim's like, I don't like that. Then 2 years later, I show her one. Oh, I love that. Okay.
I like the 19. What is it?
Yes, I like the 66 Chevelle as well, Lewis. That's one of my favorite.
I like the 19. What is it? 61, 62 Novas too.
Yeah, 63s.
63. There you
She
go.
likes the look. She likes the ones with the squared off tail lights in the back, the double squared off tail lights in the back. They're cool.
I like the muscle cars of the 70s. I don't like any cars in the 80s.
Oh, there's some cool 80s cars.
No,
Huh?
I don't like them. They all look like they're Back to the Future cars.
Wow. We will just have to agree to disagree there, because I'm fond of a few 80s cars. I would love Kim's not crazy about the G bodies. I would like to have a G
No,
body.
not.
I would actually like to have a 79 Grand Prix with the 301.
Hey, BBK,
My
have
buddy
fun hanging out with your grandson.
My buddy Potter had one when we were kids, and I really liked his. They're dogs, but they're just the seats are so plush. They sound cool when you're winding them up. The the pitfalls, they only got a maximum of 80 miles an hour on the speedometer.
That's what they look like. They all look like gangster cars in the 80s.
See, see, even Chaz loves the Grand Prix.
Yeah, they all look like gangster cars. Like,
Well, the Grand Prix is the best looking of the G bodies, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of guys they go for the Monte Carlos and the Oldsmobiles, and a lot of people like the Buicks. I mean, let's face it, I'd love to have a Buick with the turbo. What are the Grand Nationals? But they're out of our price range. But I would love to have a Grand Prix at some point. There was a nice one for sale on. I should have sent you the link for it, Chaz. It was it was mint. The car had 31,000
Okay,
original miles.
gangsta.
It was powder blue, and I think it was an '84, but it had a V6 in it. And I think the guy wanted $8,000 for it. I showed Kim, and she's like, "Nah, nah,
No,
nah."
no.
I probably now listen, and being honest and being fair, if it had a 301 in it, I would have bought it and asked for forgiveness. But being how it's a V6, I let it go. Yeah, they are. They're insane, Dawn. I almost bought one as soon as I got out of boot camp, and my grandmother back home was going to front the money, and then she changed her mind, so I didn't get it. Yeah, they're dogs. You can get those to rev out though, Chaz. You get the right engine builder. You can, but stock they're dogs, but they sound good. I I don't they just sound they wind out nice. They sound nice. They just don't go nowhere.
I don't know. You can keep those. You can get if you have one of those, you don't have to worry about me driving it.
They drive so nice. They're so comfortable, Kim. It's like you're on a sofa.
There you
Am I
go,
wrong?
Randy.
I mean, you're sitting in that plush seat, and it's like you're sitting on a sofa in the living room. You're so comfortable. They didn't give up comfort in the '80s. You could say what you want, but they were comfortable.
I'll just put a motor on a couch. Wow,
They are.
Randy.
They're crazy, Jazz. I agree.
Randy missed a 70 Pontiac GTO judge in high school for $800.
Wow. Dang. I told you guys that Nova I missed going to Maryland. I took the money in my pocket and everything. My brother-in-law went with me.
You were gonna bring it home.
I
That's
was
why he went
bringing
with
it
you.
home. The guy was such a jerk on. I mean,
Kidding you.
he was such a. It was like he's mess. He got mad because somebody crawfished on a deal, and he's like, "No more handshake deals." It's like, dude, you made a deal with somebody that didn't have no money. I want to come see your car, and I'm bringing money. He's like, "Come tomorrow." I come down there, and he sold it to the other guy and didn't bother to tell me and let me drive down there and spend twenty
Hey,
dollars
outboard
in
tinker.
tolls to tell me it's gone. I almost went through the door at him. My brother-in-law's a big dude. And he just put his hand on my shoulder. Come on, Brian, we're leaving. And I was like, he's like, oh, that car is gone. I'm like, you crazy? You didn't even call me. We drove all the way down there. It was unbelievable. Like
That was a
Kim
nice
said, we
car
were
too.
bringing it home.
That was a nice car.
It was a nice car. It had a bench seat. The guy did a nice job on it. It was in a little Chevy 350, hot rodded up. It had the Kragers on it. It was red. There was no rust on it. He went through the whole thing, and he wanted. It was before all these crazy prices. I want to say it was 10 or 12 grand, hon.
No, it was less than that.
I can't. It wasn't that crazy. It wasn't bad, but well, and it was. Actually, I don't even think it was a 350. I think it was a stroker. I think it was a 383.
A turbo regal. A turbo regal. That just doesn't sound right. it's it doesn't seem like it
Well,
go
it's
together.
I think so too, Don. It's like right now, people are insane. Like that kid for that 2+2 Mustang. It's a 2+2. No, no, I'm not arguing, but dude, it needs it's rotted out. He said it was he said it was a mechanical restore. So I'm like, all right, let me go see this thing. And I get a hold of him. He sends me like 30 more pictures, and it's like, dude, this thing's a rotted mess. You said it was a mechanical, and it's more than mechanical. Because Kim likes Mustangs, and if I'm going to buy a Mustang, it's going to be a fastback. I'm not buying a coupe. If we're going to get a Mustang, it's going to be a fastback. preferably green. And then you'll have to call me Steve McQueen.
No, not green.
See what I
And I
got to
like the
deal with. You guys
1966
see what I got to
Mustang.
deal with?
If that's not a fastback,
What?
the 1966 Mustang.
There's 66 Mustangs that are fastbacks on. That's right, Lewis. Bullet. My buddy Bob has a newer Bullet. That's like a 2012. It came with a certificate and everything. It's a from the factory Bullet car. Yeah, they're cool. But you know what I found about that? Just looking, Chaz, at the 5.0s, the Fox bodies, they're all hammered. I mean, whoever had them just beat the complete crap out of them. So you're going to have to do everything if you get one. The one I did see down my buddy Kevin and Mike's shop, a guy brought in one of those two-door Lincoln 5.0s, and it was sitting in his father's garage for like 10 years. And my buddy Kevin doesn't like working on old cars, but he agreed to do it. But he told the guy, it's going to be a month. I'll pull it in
Bye,
here
Mr.
and do it a
55er.
little bit at a time, changing the brake lines and the fuel lines. And I was like, man, said, ask him if he wants to trade for my C30. Ask him if he'll sell it. And the guy's like, I know what I have. As soon as they say that, they want too much money for it. But it was cool. It was a Lincoln 5.0. You guys remember those? But I'm not much of a Ford guy anyway, so I don't really get excited about them.
I like Mustangs.
All right, Lewis, man, take it easy, buddy.
Bye, Lewis.
The people that like the cars we like, Mike, are getting older, and now they're all looking to sell. So they're going to flood the market. That's my opinion. Everybody's looking to get into these like retirement
Really, Robbie? That's
homes and stuff
interesting.
like that, and they really don't want to be in the hobby anymore, and everybody's just going to start dropping them onto the marketplace. That's what I think is going to happen because look at our age group. You know,
Yeah, you're getting old.
I did not hear that, Robbie, but I look forward to seeing it. I wonder how they're going to do it.
Hi, Josh. Uh-oh, that means what, 2 minutes?
Yep, that's exactly right, Don. And you see it at the shows. I haven't been to any shows in almost 6 weeks, 7 weeks. But when you're at the shows, you see these kids, and they're hovering around, like Don said, the newer stuff, the 2000s and stuff, the early 2000s stuff. They have zero or very little interest in what we're bringing. So there's that.
Well, that means all the old guys that are selling the cars that you guys like, you should be able to get them for a good price.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to wait because, like I said, you got to wait till the market's flooded. How old are we going to be then? You're 2-3 years away, but it's coming.
Bye, Mark. Have a good week.
Take it easy, Mark. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Hi, BBK.
My brother's got a 2005 or 6. Is it a 6? See, maybe it's a 7. That vet that's at
Bye,
one of
Bonnie.
the shorts. It's that blue one. That's my brother's. It got a lot of attention at the car show from the younger group.
All right, everybody.
My son
It's been a
loves
long
vets.
day. I'm signing off.
Kim's signing off.
I'm signing off. I'm tired.
Kim's tired. She's signing off.
Bye, everyone.
We're down to our last minute. So let's all say our goodbyes. Hey, Gorney made it in just in time to say goodbye. Very cool. Yeah. to an extent, if they're well maintained, right, Don? That's all right. Thanks for swinging by, Glenn. I appreciate it, man. Hope everybody has fun this week. Do something fun. Make sure you stop by if you can and tell us about it next week, man. You know, hopefully I'll have a video out for you guys sometime over the weekend or Monday or Tuesday, somewhere around there. We're going to try to get these frame rails in this weekend. We're going to see how it goes. All right. So until next week, have a good week. Everybody have fun, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.